What's up, guys? So here's my review for UFC on ESPN. Till versus Whittaker. It's a couple days late, and not a terrible event as far as results, but it was bad for my standards. For if you've seen my videos before, I said that I don't like to be below 60%, and but at the very least, I like to be above 50%. Which was this one. But still, I don't like it because it was below 60, and I might sound like a broken record today, but because I'll keep repeating things, but it's just due to just to show you guys that I never bullshit people. If I have a bad picks, I own up to it. I don't pretend I didn't say anything, and I'm here making my review. So let's start with the main event. So Till versus Whittaker. I picked Darren Till to win by knockout in the second round. He lost by decision, but this is what I'm gonna keep saying over and over. If you watch my video, I was very vocal that I was not confident on this one, that I was only like 55-45 on Till, because obviously it wasn't an easy pick. I just thought that Till's striking, that other than power, he was going to be a much superior striker, which at many parts of the fight, it actually showed that the speed was quite, for several parts, you could tell this Till was the faster guy, but he was very gun shy. That was the thing that surprised me about this fight. Other than the first round, and I think the fifth round, Till didn't do much. He's saying he blew his knee. I don't know what round he did, so who knows how that might have affected him. Another thing to point out is there's a lot of people that think Till won, and don't take my word for it. Just go to Facebook or Instagram and look, like specifically like the UFC Instagram, and look when they posted the results after Saturday. And you're going to see a lot of people thinking Darren Till won 3-2. And I was one of them. Obviously, I could be being biased because I picked him to win. But I thought he won for sure round 1, 5, and I think 3. And this is the thing, it's one of those fights, kind of like the one last week. Who was it? I mean, it was kind of like Max Holloway and Volkanovski, where it was 5 rounds, and I don't really want to sit through it again because it was kind of a boring fight. But the one thing I would notice that most people were wrong is even the people that picked Whittaker. Most people that picked Whittaker were saying, "Oh, he's gonna destroy Till. It's gonna be a one-sided beatdown," and that was not the case at all. It was a very competitive fight. And like I said, to the point that there's people out there that think Till should have won. Obviously, like I said, I would have to rewatch it, but I'm not going to. I'll rewatch this whenever I have to, whenever Till fights again, or whenever Whittaker fights again. But yeah, Whittaker did what I was talking about, a lot of wild, loopy, crazy hooks. Not too very technical. I don't think Till was ever in trouble. He never got rocked. So who knows? Who knows? I don't think things are done for him. But we'll see. The one before then, Shogun and Nogueira. I picked Shogun to win by knockout. Round 1, he won by split decision. These fights are funny because it was a trilogy, and the first fight was awesome. The second fight was like, okay, it was good. And this one was bad. And I picked Shogun to win by knockout, not because he's been a knockout artist lately, but because how Nogueira looked in his last fight versus Ryan Spann. He looked so old, so beat down, that I thought Shogun would be able to finish him, but he wasn't. So Nogueira's done, and Shogun should retire as well. It was also not that good of a fight, to be honest, but at least I got it right, and Shogun won. Now, before that, this was the one that we're doing in Gustafsson. Once again, I sound like a broken record. If you saw my video, I said very clearly that if Werdum was going to win this fight, it was going to be first round by submission. And that's exactly how he won. First round by submission. I said it, that it was going to be very obvious that the game plan for Werdum was going to be to take Gustafsson down. But I did not think he was gonna be able to do it. I talked about how Werdum looked like absolute crap in his fight versus Oleinik, and I used a lot of things to pick Gustafsson. The fact that Werdum is 42 years old or something, the fact that he was suspended for 2 years because he had been using some sort of PEDs. So in my mind, no longer he's juicing. He's older. He looked fat, completely out of shape against Oleinik. I thought, that Gustafsson was gonna piece him up on the stand-up. But I was surprised because Werdum ended up showing up looking like he always does. He did not look fat like he did against Oleinik. And for anyone who hasn't seen that fight, go look. Compare Werdum's physique versus Oleinik versus how he looked versus Gustafsson. Werdum has never been a ripped guy with a 6-pack or a 12-pack. But he's also never been as fat as he was versus Alexei Oleinik. The one versus Gustafsson just a few days ago, he looked like the old Werdum, Like he was in way, way better shape than he did in his previous fight. And the moment he took it to the ground, I was like, I can't believe it. So a lot of people say, people like to talk shit. They'll say, oh, I can't believe people picked Gustafsson to win. He was obviously the Werdum was the much better guy, or whatever. And I'm like, well, no shit. Everybody knows Werdum has been a top heavyweight, but based on the 2-year suspension and how he looked in his last fight, I don't see how anyone could confidently pick him to win. Obviously, I assumed he was gonna look like crap again, but he didn't. He looks like he lost a lot of weight, a lot of body fat, and oh well. But that one sucked. I guess the only thing that makes me happy about it is that if you listen to it, I called it in a certain way that if Werdum was going to win, he was going to win that way, and that's how he won. But no, I picked Gustafsson, and so I got it wrong. Then Carlos Parlov versus Marina Rodriguez, I said that I was not going to cover it. I said that whatever I picked was not going to happen, and that's exactly what happened. I picked Rodriguez to win by decision. She lost by decision. So once again, if you see my videos, I don't mess with women's MMA because I always get it wrong. For the amount of women's MMA fights that happened, it's so unpredictable. So, and I see most people pick Rodriguez to win, but she lost. Then Paul Craig versus Antigolov. Once again, broken record. If you listen to my video, I said that I wasn't confident, that I was, I think, 60-40 Antigolov, and that at first I picked Craig. But then I changed my mind, which I should have not done. I should have gone with my gut. Because at first I picked Craig. I didn't pick him to win by... I think I picked him at first to win by submission in the later rounds because I thought that's what was going to happen. But then I thought that Antigolov was just going to be the way better grappler. And I was surprised that Craig got the submission in the first round. Like I said, I was 60-40. I had my reasons to, but I should have gone with my gut, but I didn't. So, not much to take out of that one. Once he had him on that triangle choke, it was done for him. Then Oliveira versus Peter Sobota. I picked Oliveira to win by submission. He won by dominant decision. He dominated all 3 rounds. I talked about how Sobota has had a 2-year-and-a-half layoff, and I was very confident on that pick. So yeah, I'm still disappointed about this result. And then Khamzat Chimaev versus McKee. I picked Chimaev to win by submission round 1. He won by TKO round 1. Complete, absolute, total destruction. This guy, we need to see him with the ranked guy. He's calling out Maia. I would love to see that fight. If he does that to Maia, those welterweights are gonna be shit in their pants. So 8 out of 15 out of the ones that I actually covered, I hit 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so it was, like I said, not horrible results, 8 out of 15, but I don't like being under 60%. I should be uploading my video tomorrow or Thursday about if I was, you know, the UFC matchmaker. A lot of fun fights to come out of this result. And as far as predictions for the for this Saturdays, I might not do it. It's a very trashy event. I kind of want this bad results thing. It seems like it comes in patterns. So, but tomorrow or after tomorrow, when I do my review, when I do my playing matchmaker, I might do a couple of the ones that I'm kind of confident, the ones that most people should probably agree on. So that's it, guys. You'll have a good one.